Christmas. Time to do some unboxing here. Nothing like new parts, huh guys? It's the best. Alright, what do I have here? A set of 6 relays. This is what I'm going to use to get 12 volts to the distributor. Nylon hose or padded hose clamps. Heat shrink tubing. Oh, it's in it. This is the big boy. Should be 2 of these. These are the connectors for the power to the distributor. I got 2 because I want to run one on the Scout as well. I don't like the terminal. Sometimes it shakes out and then... HEI distributor. Can't wait. Come here, you sexy beast. Oh yeah. Dude. A little nervous though, because this thing is freaking massive. So let's pop her in and see if it fits under the hood. I did get the new one to fit. This is the old one. I got the new one to fit. It wasn't fitting because of the brass fittings on the intake manifold, and when I went to go take those off, I sheared it off, and I tried to get it out, and then I dropped a piece of metal in there trying to get it out. So I'm going to have to take the valve covers and the manifold off, and carburetor off, take the fuel lines apart. Yay for Maddie! Good job! The only other thing is maybe I can pull the thermostat out and reach in there and clean that gunk out. Okay, disaster averted. I dug out the metal from in here. I bought a plug for that. I bought a plug for the thermostat housing valve tree that was on there. I also removed the hard fuel lines because they're not going to fit. So I'm just going to run a rubber hose. I'm going to cap off the return that is only on the 73s because I'm going to hard plumb everything later, and I don't know if I'm going to run a return. So I went the cheapest route possible just to get this thing going, and then hopefully we'll get the distributor in. All right, this was the original factory fuel tube, and I basically used a brake line crimper to get it to have a little lip on it. So I'll run the hose from there up to the carburetor. Well, I got the thermostat housing back on, new bolts, brass plugs for that, but I broke off the fuel filter into the carburetor, so I need to go get a bolt remover tool. Okay, I'm back with this super cheap Chinese pipe nipple extractors from HDX at Home Depot. Let me see if any of these will even fit. Alright, that's my best bet. Let's give it a try. It's not a 14 millimeter. 13 millimeter. Of course, it would be a 13 millimeter. Be very careful. Okay, it's just kind of going off to the side there, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a tappy. Give it a little bit of a taparoo. These had 2-star reviews, by the way, on the Home Depot site. Not very sharp, I have to say. Not going that well, guys, I'll be honest. It's a patented technique. Which doesn't work. Oh. I'm not going to say anything bad about anything made in China ever again. Voila! Good job, Home Depot. I will put a 5-star review because there's a bunch of bad reviews and it doesn't deserve it because they did a good job. I hope I had better luck with this brass one. I'm going to go to there. Groovy. So never mind the horrible wire looming job. I'll get to that when I get to it. But it looks good. Everything's in. I haven't run it yet or anything, but I was afraid of clearance problems, and indeed I have one. I felt resistance when I was closing the hood, so what I did was I laid a piece of cellophane over the whole distributor and I sprayed it with primer, gray primer. And when I close the hood, you can see clearly, the mark that where I'm contacting it. I've read on the forums, and basically I need to notch that brace, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. Just need to get the hood off and do that.